Good afternoon, you guys. How are y'all doing? My name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel, My Garden and Me. I'm currently in the garden. I've been working for 3 days straight. I miss my garden. Anyways, doing a couple of things out here today. I ordered some cassava sticks, and I need to get those planted. I got them delivered, I think, on the 3rd. Today is the 9th. So they have been sitting in the house and they need to get planted. Now, they don't like the cold, but I am going to believe in Southern California and I am going to plant them. Yes, I am going to plant them. So I am going to plant them in a grow bag and I'm gonna get them started because this is not gonna be their permanent home. I think I have 10 sticks. And these are the sweet cassava or sweet yucca plants. And y'all, I grew up with this. I make bami with this and stuff like that. And I told y'all in a video like past that I want to make this a tropical garden as much as I can. But it's gonna be a mixture of everything. Because I want to plant all the things. Are you wanting to plant all the things? Because I want to plant all the things. So I got to get that done today. I've already watered the garden. I will give you a quick garden tour today. Because it just needs to happen, y'all. The garden changes like sometimes infinitesimally. But other times it's like a big change and I don't want to miss out on anything and I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. And I can tell you one of the things I'm super excited about, hold on, let me show you, is this olive tree. I don't know why, but I'm super excited about it. So yeah, let me show you what I'm doing with this cassava. So I filled this grow bag with cow manure and my raised bed potting mix. So we're going to be planting 10 in here. I know that they're not going to stay here. Oh my goodness, I forgot to water these plants. Good gravy. All right, we're going to do that when I'm watering these guys in. And if you can see, 3 days of being away from my little homestead, this is what I get. Ooh, I got stuff in there to harvest. Anyways, let me not show you all of that first. Let me just get these planted and then I'll start the garden tour. Hold on. Okay, y'all, so here are the yucca plants. They've been sitting inside the house for like 6 days. And I am concerned, but I pulled one out and scraped it. So this thing, I got these off Amazon. It says, this is the side, this is the end towards the sky right there. Then it says this is the end to the ground and then this is the bud. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So let me inspect these plants real quick before I go ahead and plant them in that grow bag, and I'll touch base with you again. So based on the video, I'm believing that this is the way that it needs to start. Now, even though they've been in my house for 6 days, I want to show you. Do you see that? They're still green. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick these sideways. And I'm going to stick all 10 in there because this is just a way to start them. And I might cover them with some plastic like I did, hold on, like I did these guys. But yeah. My hands are dry, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, let's get these guys planted. So I just want to show you that they did label it for me, which was nice to see. So I didn't have to struggle too much. I got them planted the way they were supposed to. So here we go. These are my cassava starts. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I'm like, everything has to be the right size. So we'll see. They don't like the cold at all. They really don't. But like I said, I'm trusting the fact that I'm living in Southern California and they're going to be okay. I think I'm going to get a hoop over them and do what I did there over here. I just got to figure out a process. So yeah, let's do that. I still got to get the green stalk filled up. We're going to get the soil tomorrow. We're going to do that. But yeah, we're going to water this baby in. Y'all, this is like my Jamaican coming out, y'all. Like when you were born, I left the country when I was 12 years old. But whenever I go to visit, like these things like make me just happy, just happy. And so, like I said, I want my backyard to create that vibe. So all things Caribbean, tropical, I want it in here. So we're going to do that right now. So we're going to water this plant in, and then I'll come back to give you guys a quick garden tour. All right, so let's get our garden gun, and I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, y'all. So she's a mess, y'all. She's still here. So we are sitting in the garden right now. I'm going to enjoy it for a few minutes. I'm going to harvest a couple of things because they just need to be harvested. But I want to show you the garden. I really want to show you the garden because I've been gone for 3 days, and in 3 days, a lot of things have changed. Some good, some bad. Some of them indifferent. And I got pimples. Not sure what's going on. Do y'all have adult acne? I do. I do. This girl does. And it has not gone away in forever. Yo, I just realized I have an olive tree growing outside of my fence on my property. But I do have an olive tree that is growing outside the fence. We're going to inspect that tomorrow. So that means I have 2. Interesting. Anyways, let's get to this garden tour, okay? As always, it's like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Let me give you a garden tour. And if you notice my onions, they're like leaning towards that way because that's where the sun is like shining hardest in the winter. So do y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see, but they're leaning that way. Anyways, so here's the overview. Princess, get out. Okay, that is the garden. So let's go bed by bed and see what's going on. Y'all, we have been on fire safety watch for the last 2 days. We have the Santa Ana winds that has been going on for the last 2 days, and they've been threatening to cut our power again, because they did this early December, and now it is early January, and they're doing it again. And we totally get it, especially with the fires in LA. So they have been threatening to cut our power for the last 2 days. The winds are bad, but they're not like significant enough to cut our power, and so they haven't. But it's you know, when you watch the news and you look at everything that's going on and you're here, you're just more aware. So it's a little scary. It really is a little scary. Anyways, you guys, let's take a look at the garden. Okay, so here is my fig tree. She is looking lovely. And I want to show you that the figs, are growing. Yeah, the figs are growing. Those are the only two that I have. So, yeah. And then down here, I have green onion bottoms, that I planted, and they're also growing, which is lovely. So here are my new white strawberries that I got, and I am excited, very, very excited to grow these. These are growing in my green stock, and I'm gonna let them go wild, and I'm gonna let them vine, because the owner who sold them to me said they love to vine, but I'm gonna let them because I really need a bunch of them, and I have 4 right now, healthy, and they're looking great, and I love that. My garlic chive, y'all, look at this. This is like died back so much. I'm so sad about it. Look at it. It's so sad. It's now completely rooted in this spot. So when I put the new metal bed that I have here, which is a 4x8, over this bed, I'm gonna have to dig up that garlic chive. Anyways, so back here I have my 3 Carolina Reapers that we cut back, not as much as you would do if you were living in like a cold state. And then over here I have 4 boot jalokias that I have cut back as well. So they're looking nice and green and pretty. Now this Cayenne Long Slim, I said I was going to harvest, but I don't know if I'm going to harvest tonight, to be honest with you. I might do that tomorrow morning. I can't make myself cut her back because she keeps giving me peppers, y'all. Look at that. I'm still getting peppers. I still have flowers on here. And it doesn't matter how cold it gets, she still produces. So I'm going to let her be. I did cut back her sister, though, quite a bit right here. And then the habaneros back here need to be, they're all turning orange. Look at that. Yeah, they're tiny, but they're there. And then, I meant to stake this up, y'all. This is my peppercini. I haven't tasted these yet. So, but the plants are working hard, and I still have blossoms. So I'm going to let them go. I don't have a hard freeze coming through. So I have serranos here. And I have serranos here that are actually forming. These are serranos right there. Let me get out of the light. Pakistani mulberry. I'm not doing anything with it. I probably need to put it in a bigger pot. And then my ice cream bananas, y'all, I think they're done. I think we are done. Like, they're drying up rather quickly. We'll see. The Lacatan banana, though, still thriving. She's still growing. So, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Over here is what I just spoke about. This is my cassava bed. And this is only to start them, y'all. So like I said, like I'm standing out here in a t-shirt, pants and t-shirt, and it's blowing. And I think it's about 64, 65 degrees. They really like hot and humid temperatures, but I just need to get them started. So I have 10 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, I have 11 in here. Hey, princess. You know what? I'm going to let them work it out. So, yeah. I have now 11 in here. I thought I had 10, but the owner who sold it to me. So, these are the sweet ones. And this is what I will use to make my bami or my cassava flour. So we're gonna figure that out. It's just a really cool plant, and I did not know how it grew, and I researched it. I called my friend and I'm like, you know, because she's married to an African, and she's just like, hey, no, I was like, hey, did you know that your fufu is made of cassava? She's like, yeah, it's made from different things. But I'm like, a lot of people make fufu from like cassava. And I didn't know that. For me, it was like bami. So we get we get the cassava, we grater it, we add coconut to it, we fry it, and then we make it into this like flat cake that we eat with escovitch fish. Whew, y'all. And if y'all don't know what escovitch is, go look it up. It is one of the best tasting foods ever. Love it. But yeah, so I was just like, oh my God, I didn't know that. So I was YouTubing a bunch of videos, research, and I was also like reading a bunch about it. But yeah, I love this plant. It could be made into flour. I didn't realize that we make what we call dumplings, which are flour based, and they're like really round, hard, like flat discs that we use, and we eat it with chicken, we eat it with fish, we eat it with just greens that we cook down. And I didn't realize that you could make cassava dumplings as well, because I don't think I've ever tasted a cassava dumpling, and that's because I left the country when I was like 12 years old. Now that I'm here, I'm just like looking at these things and I'm like, oh my goodness, are you serious? So I have 11 plants there right now. This is just getting them started. I can feel the cool air coming in, so I'm gonna like put a like protective barrier over it because they love hot and humid, like I said. All right, sorry for rambling, but I'm excited about these plants. I'm really, really excited about these plants. Okay, so here's that bed in full view. That is my pepper bed. And then here's the onion bed. Over here, I got red Creole on this side. See this thing right here designates where I have the red Creole going that way and the Texas Legend going this way. And then I have some garlic over here, and these are soft neck, and this is half my seed garlic and half Amazon bought seed garlic, but they're both California soft neck. So yeah. But yeah, this bed is looking wonderful. I have a couple of things in here to harvest. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But it might not be tonight, honestly. It really might not. So yeah. And then over here, y'all, this is my carrot bed, my brassica bed, my onion bed, my garlic chive bed, my green onion bed, my kale bed. So kale, this is my shaded bed, so she's looking kind of soft. And I do have some green onions in here as well. Hey, princess, I can hear the cats growling at you. Can you stop? Y'all, can you see them? They're under there. And princess is there too. And she's underneath the olive tree. They're all underneath the olive tree and they're just not getting along, but whatever. Yeah, so over here I have some garlic chives that I planted all the way at the back because I wanted to stop the rodents and the squirrels from coming in. And then over here, I let this volunteer tomato plant grow. Y'all, it is like low temperatures. And I've just figured out that it is a yellow pear, if you can see that. So she's flowering and she's doing well. But I have onions down here, and these are the red Creole. And these are the red Russian kale. Right here and right there and right there. Oh my goodness. And then this is another cabbage. Another one right here. And this one is like starting to close up. So I'm going to start harvesting some of the leaves off the kale. Just to give it space. And then the carrots, y'all. Look at these things. Now, honestly, I really want to come in here and just try to pull one out and see what it looks like, because I've never gotten this far in my carrot journey, but I'm not going to. I'm just not, because I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient. Yeah, I'm going to be patient. And then over here, I have my blueberry plants. The leaves, most of them have fallen off already, but if you see the buds, they're ready. They're ready. And then I have 3 onions in there as well. The other fun thing that I've noticed, I'm not a radish person, but here's a radish. Here's another. And here's 2. I'm not harvesting those, y'all. I'm going to let them be. And I will pull them out tomorrow. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And join me on that video, y'all. I have eggplants in here as well. And so they have been still producing, y'all. Honestly, they have still produced. I have a couple over there that are still producing as well. But this one, oh, hello, darling. And this one have been my main producers. Thyme looking lovely over there. And then, y'all, look at tomatoes in January. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And like I said, I think I planted way too much in here. So this bed, I have cabbages, I have basils, I have green onions, I have onions, I have curly leaf kale, I have tête noire cabbages, I have corde de boeuf cabbages that are starting to close up, which I'm super excited about. And I have Swiss chard, and they just look amazing. And I have a tomato from the summer that is here, which is kind of cool. So I just have a lot of things going on in this garden, so in this bed, and I think I did way too much in here, but it's sustaining. It's looking fantastic. I've never, ever, so I have never gotten this far with cabbages. Like I've never gotten this much traction with my cabbages, my kales, and I'm going to attribute all of that, or I'm going to give credit to the dogs and the cats that I have up here, because they have been guardians, y'all. Nothing comes through. Yeah. Okay. My California soft-net garlic, still looking healthy. Loving this bed. I've cut back my dill, and she's starting to grow back. And I have a tomato plant right there, which is slow growing, and I have another one right here, and like I said, I'm leaving them alone. Rosemary is looking pretty good, and I have another kale plant right here, even though I cut this stuff back, and another one right here. So yeah, loving that for us. This bed right here, really don't know what to do with it, y'all, because all the garlic, look at this, just look, dying. I'm not sure what's going on with the kale either, but look at this, flopped over completely, flopped over. Onions are growing fine though, and I have Brussels. Yeah, I have Brussels all over. Even on this one, but they're like kind of leafing out, which is weird. But yeah, we have Brussels. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. I don't know what's going on with my garlic over in this bed. But yeah. And y'all, look, I'm walking through this bed right here. Oh, I love walking through that bed. Isn't that cool? And over here, the same thing. I don't know what's going on with my garlic this year. So, I'm thinking a fail on my garlic this year. Which is, it's fine. It's okay. I'll get over it. I'm starting to see some onions popping up in here. I don't know if I throw onion seeds down in here, but I can definitely see onions growing. Oops, I pulled that one off. Not okay. But then these ones are turning purple or red. See, soft. these ones are hot. So I'm going to let these do what they do and see where we go from there. Artichoke bed. Looking fantastic. Still battling the aphids and ants. And I have kale in here, y'all, which have no aphid or ants because they're all over the artichokes and stuff. And I have onions in here. Look at that. So onions is kind of circling the whole bed just to protect it. But I realize that this bed doesn't really need a lot of protection. And then I have asparagus back here, y'all. So these are the Mary Washingtons over here. And then my lemon thyme, I don't know. It still looks green. There's like green all up in there. I don't know. I've been watering it like consistently. And this is just my regular thyme right here. This is still producing peppers. These are. And they're hot, y'all. They're hot peppers. So, but they don't look like the early jalapenos, right? Over here, this girl needs to go. And she's a true red, right? She's supposed to be red. So I've red, green, yellow. These are turning red. Look at that. What is that? But yeah. So it's getting cool, y'all. It's getting cool. I'm like standing out here in my little t-shirt and it's getting cool. And I'm like, okay. So I understand the overnight thing. So I want to get the cassava. My husband calls them cassava. Anyway, so yeah, we are definitely trying to get these peppers like matured and harvested before the crazy cold comes. Because we're now January 9th. And that means it's getting a little bit colder. So we haven't dropped below, we haven't gone freezing yet. There's no hard freeze in the next week. But I would like these peppers. Ooh, wee! Y'all, look at there. I have one that actually changed colors. Look at her. Look at her. She changed colors. She's ready to go. But again, I thought I was going to harvest tonight. I don't think I am. I'm going to let them ride until tomorrow morning, and then I'll come out and I'll get them. All right, let's get back to the rest of the beds. So yeah, we've showed you all of this. Over here, I have onions in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to move that over there because we want to make sure these onions are getting the space that they need. Okay, and then here's a tiny blueberry with her leaves. She hasn't produced anything. She had a sister plant and it died. And she is the North Country blueberry. And I've never gotten a blueberry off of any of those. So, yeah. Over here, we have our variegated basil, which I absolutely love. I wish you could smell her. And the mixture of these are short day sampler onions. And the green tags and the white tags are all my onions. And the rest are Dixondale. And my collards, harvested her the other day. And she is coming right back, which is lovely. I have the mint right here. I cut her back. She is like perking up a little bit. My broadleaf thyme is doing the same thing. We're going to drop some of that in here to be a deterrent. We have music garlic in here. We have a sweet... Oh, we have a flower on our sweet pea, y'all. I have another one there trying to grow and another one there trying to come up. Interesting. And then there's that one. And then I harvested all the dill. I did. And I'm going to keep harvesting, y'all. Keep harvesting. Now these onions right now, this is the Texas Legend and this is the short day samplers, and they're gonna go in these beds outside here. Yeah, and I'll go out there and I'll show you what I have going on. And I just realized that this bed is lean. It's gonna drive me nuts, so I'm gonna try to fix it. But yeah, it's going that way and I need it to go more towards the fence. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. The other thing, y'all, that I need to finish is the fence and getting it all shored up. I added some stakes in here. And if you can see, like, this is trying to battle the weather. So, yeah. Just like I need to do with these ones. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. And you can tell the winds are kicking up, y'all. Look at. Yeah, so those Santa Ana winds are here. So that's why they are threatening to turn off our power. So far they haven't, and we do have a generator. I am going to leave all the things out here for now that the garden has been watered. And I'm going to go on inside because it's getting kind of cool after I fix this bed right here. So yeah. Thank y'all for spending this time with me. I love and appreciate y'all. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, y'all, subscribing doesn't cost y'all a thing. Bye, y'all. I knew I forgot something. I knew it. I forgot these outside garden beds. Ooh, I need this. I need this. So let me show you these beds. Okay. Tulips, daffodils in here. Nothing's growing now, and I threw some pepper seeds in here. They're probably not going to come up until spring. But look at my hibiscus who's trying to grow, y'all. Can you see her? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, there's two. I'm so excited about her. So she's happy in her home, which is great. And then over here, I have my oregano. And I do have some peppers in here as well as daffodil and tulips. And then these guys are still in pots. I need to get them out. And then here's my dwarf Meyer lemon, which has lemons on it, which I'm not taking off. I'm just not. Over here, my dog dug through this bed today. And if you can look and see, I have like asparagus. There's supposed to be 5 in here. So here's one. But I'm missing the 4th one and I can't find her. So we'll figure it out. But here's where I'm planning on putting these onions right here. Because these pots are too small. So I'm going to just put onions in here right here. And then I planted one of my rose in here. My True Love rose. This is what it is. And she's flourishing actually. I put her in there and she's happy the way she is. Same thing over here. I have asparagus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna just keep her watered, and hopefully these plants will spring up like the Mary Washingtons over there. And then in the middle, I'm gonna plant the other sets of onions in that bucket because they're just not gonna do very well. All right. What's the other thing? Oh my gosh, my dog. Y'all, hold on. Princess, do you really think it's a good idea to be chewing on our screwdrivers? Now, I know it's our fault. Back up. Move. Bouge de la. So I know it's our fault. We shouldn't be leaving things for you to chew on, but come on, girl. Okay. Hey, don't take anything off the table. Here is my grape plant that we moved from out of the garden. Look at her. She's just like thriving. So we just got to keep watering her consistently for the next couple days. And then she'll take over on her own. And hopefully when spring comes, it'll be like the bomb. And we got to get these roses planted in their permanent areas. I'm just having a plant block in getting her planted. Yeah. But we will. So yeah. Okay, y'all. So that's everything that I have growing right now. I will show you the orchard area when we get to it. But we are planting all the things so that we can be ready for spring. I can't wait to replace the last bed. I can't wait to put up my green stalk. I need to find a spot for her. And once I find a spot for her, we'll be good. Anyways, bye again.